Oh, yeah.
This is, again, not spoiler-rific, but I'll say this much about the end of the anime. The good guys win. Oh my god, who would have expected that?
It doesn't always happen.
Yeah, in anime, more so than other genres, it doesn't always happen, but the good guys win in this on the epic galaxy battle, and as they win, the galaxy they're standing on goes boom! Whee! Boom! So,
Is there another boom?
and there was much rejoicing. So, the galaxy goes boom.
That's not good.
So, well, it was a galaxy somewhere far, far away that no one cared about. Except maybe Luke. So galaxy goes boom, and you're probably going, okay, so galaxy goes boom, maybe it sucks for people living there, but who cares? I mean, how does that break science? As I told you a bit ago, galaxies are about 100,000 light years across. Remember, those units are light years. That means from the center to the edge, it takes 100,000 years at the speed of light to go that distance. So how did it just explode? In 9 out of 30 frames, which is 0.3 seconds? Shit, we just broke relativity. So let's assume that explosion actually did happen at the speed of light. It was a physical explosion, so it should actually be the speed of sound. But let's give it the benefit of the doubt. So we multiply how long it took by the speed of light. Yeah.
So that galaxy would take 100,000 years to explode?
Yes.
Wow.
They are still rejoicing.
Even that's going to be a hell of a hangover. So if we multiply,
Go out with a bang.
we multiply the speed of light by how long it took. The units will cancel out and give us the actual radius of the galaxy. It turns out the radius of that gigantic freaking galaxy was 90 million meters. In case you don't speak meterese, let's put that into some more familiar units. That's 5 times 10 to the 12 times smaller than a real galaxy, or about 4 times the distance between the Earth and the Moon.
How many miles is that?
What?
How many miles would that be?
I don't speak miles, man.
You're killing me, man.
I don't. I speak kilograms, meters, light years, parsecs. Universes. Oh my god. So, I guess those universes are safe because we're not really built a mecha that large. It's just we have this nice little universe play set of things that are actually nice and small. So, whew. Universe is safe. Now we get to worry about Spiral Nemesis.
Yeah.
All right. Last topic I'm going to cover is something called dimensional analysis. You nod like you know what that is. For those of you that went odd, what is it? I gotcha.
I don't talk. I'm the cameraman.
The horrible thing is going
Go
on.
through time or something?
Yeah, you probably do some dimensional analysis in chemistry. It's really just a fancy way of saying pay attention to your damn units.
It is.
Yeah, units are also described as dimensions. Just another fancy physics term that's we use to sound important. I'll give you an example. You're traveling 30 kilometers an hour in a car. If you travel for 30 minutes, how far have you gone? If you've ever taken a high school physics course, you know that distance equals velocity times time. So you got your numbers there, you just multiply them together. Blah. 30 times 30 is 900. So 900 what? 900 kilometers times minutes per hour? Whoa, those are weird units. Something's wrong. So let's actually pay attention to units and fix that right. Hells no. Let's do this right. We have to convert everything to the same units so things will cancel right. We need to convert that 30 minutes to hours, so we have hours in both the numerator and denominator. So we convert it to 0.5 hours, multiply it. There we go. Yeah, no, that's right. I forgot which question I was asking. 30 times 0.5 is 15, so in a half hour, if you're going 30 miles or kilometers an hour, you travel 15 kilometers. Honestly, that's not so bad. I've heard, I haven't taken the ACT or SAT in 9 years now, or 8 years, but I've heard that if you are really good at paying attention to your units, you can actually significantly improve your score on the ACTs and stuff, just because like 2 out of 4 possibilities will have the wrong units, or you can just like look at it and go, okay, well I have these numbers with these units, I must multiply it together this way to get the right units. So you can really help yourself if you pay attention. So it's a really good thing. In high school, like I was always annoyed. It's like, why do I have to write down the units? I know what the equation does. It's just if I put everything in right, it comes out right. Nah. I got to college, bench on units, wham! And by my like junior and senior year, when I was having equations like filling up a full page, I'm like, oh god, I better pay attention to my damn units. So that's why there's one anime that I will just never forgive, and there are speakers, and I definitely need it for this clip. Oh man. Ah, photons! Oh man, I have 9 little holes here. Which one does it go in?
Look for one with headphones.
I don't know what that one is, man.
I can help you.
We'll plug it into this one. If not, I'll just.
It's usually the green or the blue.
They don't have colors.
Oh,
Picture black hole.
If not, I can dub this one too because I remember what they said. Have any of you guys figured out what this is yet?
no.
Oh, come on. 9,000 watts!
Yes, because, all right, if anyone remembers at that whole first Saiyan saga, when he meets the farmer, and the farmer has the power rating of like 5.
Yeah.
Well, apparently, I looked at Vegeta's power level was like 18,000 when he was about to blow up the Earth. And the way that they kind of describe it, if you go with the units being linear, that farmer had enough power to wipe out all life on the surface of the planet, because to blow up the Earth from 18,000 to 5, yeah.
It's got to be a logarithm.
I suppose, but I should incorporate that in my talk next time. I've never even seen this series, but still, I know this from the internet.
Shame on you.
No, I've never seen it. I started with good anime.
It's really short.
You skipped the fight scenes.
I'll watch the abridged version.
Watch the bridge.
Alright, so the question is 9,000 what? Okay, he says, what's his power? I know some units for power. What about ergs per second? That's unit for power. 9,000 ergs per second. That's 9 milliwatts. That's not enough to lift a paperclip. Goku's a pussy. Alright, let's choose some big units. What about watts? Watts are a pretty normal unit. I was talking to the AEV guy, and he mentioned the other day that his speakers use about 4,000 watts. So I guess we could power 2.5 of his sets of speakers from the Masquerade for all you Love2Con goers. So yeah, you plug Goku in, you can host a rave. Other things.
We found a use for him.
He could power one small house for 6 hours a day. And this one was my favorite. I was like, okay, I can't think of anything else. Let's Google. Google knows everything. Google, let me know, how far does Goku's power go? And I found this thing. It's a concession stands thing that you put oil in it and it heats up, and you make funnel cakes. Anybody want to guess how many funnel cakes Goku's worth? 3? Guess again. Goku can make us 100 per hour. We have a use for him. So I guess he could host a rave for us, or he could feed us. Either way, not much. I don't know what Africans would do without much sugar. They'd be like, oh, I've never had this before. It would just destroy their metabolism. So, yeah, I couldn't think of any other units and like convert it to anything else or find any other uses. Horsepower I thought of, and I googled 9,000 horsepower, and I found nothing.
What about joules?
Joules is a unit of energy, not power.